programming to get rid of their misogyny. And this woman says, if you are a man, do not breathe near me. If you're a man watching this video, I was wondering, doesn't that just make you want to buy these women some flowers or take them out on a really nice date? Of course not, because they're being so mean. We're going to be reacting to some of these videos, and what I believe has happened is it has created a...
If you guys want to watch an amazing YouTuber, go watch Angela Rose. That's who's talking right now.
A negative feedback loop. These women really hate men, and that gives them more reasons to hate men, which continues to grow and spiral out of control. A lot of these problems come from the fact that people no longer want to recognize that men and women are different. They want to think that we're interchangeable, but actually women talk way more than men do, and women want to be listened to while men want to help. And so if a woman is really struggling with something, the man will come and try to help her, try to fix the problem, and all the meanwhile she's like, hey, I never wanted your help. I just wanted some sympathy. And so that is where a lot of the issues lie. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Let's see if we can come up with something positive from these experiences. Okay, so this is Kenzie. She got almost 30,000 likes on this video. She looks fit. She's outside going for a walk. She's pretty. What does she have to say? Why is she upset? However, in an effort to be sustainable,
all this shit that these crazy women are doing, it's just because Donald Trump won the presidency. It's like, are you fucking for real? Get a motherfucking life. We went through 4 years of him being the president already. So just shut the fuck up and go on with your life. It's not that hard to do. Apparently it is, though.
However, in an effort to be sustainable, reduce... Wait, I had to, like, there's no way that is the beginning of the video. Did they cut something out? However, in an effort to be sustainable, reduce, reuse, recycle, per se, I'm thinking that we take all men to Alcatraz Island, and they are not allowed to leave until they take a lesson on how to revert their...
Here's the first thing. Before she even gets... She's like, we need to take all men to Alcatraz Island. My very first question... My first question about that. Without men, how do you take all men to Alcatraz Island? Because the women ain't going to be able to do that. So that's not ever going to happen. You're delusional.
Internalized misogyny, and only until they've passed a test that we women decide, are they allowed to leave Alcatraz Island. Let me know what you think. I think it could be great. However, in an effort... Okay, so she wants to create a test, and then she'll decide when they are allowed to leave. Somebody commented, who wants to tell her that's a sexist statement? It's like, you do realize that sexism, it can go both ways. To assume that all men are a certain way, and it just seems like, I don't know, but maybe she had a bad encounter with one guy. But the bizarre, like the weirdest thing to me is, why are we taking our problems with one person, and then assuming that everybody else who has something in common with them is the same way? That is what I find so weird. It's like, you can have a bad encounter with one guy, you can have a fight, you can have an altercation, you can be upset with the way that he handles something, but why assume the most extreme thing that all men need to go through re-education programming? Maybe she was dealing with a man who perhaps he actually was misogynistic, but why put this on all men instead of just coming to terms that men have certain characteristics, they're that way, they're always going to be that way, and so are women. But hey, maybe we should do the same thing. Maybe women are just always going to be emotional, and we're always going to